Yes, guys, what is up? Hope everybody is keeping well and welcome back to the channel. Double game week 33 is on the horizon. 57 minutes to go until the deadline. I'm pumped. I hope you are too. Bench boost is going to be active. I haven't made any transfers just yet. If you do follow me on social media, one of the lads, Stag, is on in Carrick and Shannon at the moment. I was out last night at the Stag. Got back home. I am from Leitrim, only out the road. So got back to the home house. That's why we're live at the moment. So I hope you're going to join me and enjoy the next 57 minutes or so. I've a lot to discuss then as well. I've a lot to decide on then as well. As you can see, for now, I've got Saka captain. Am I going to stay on him? 60-40 at the moment between Saka and Marmoush. First off, when I get into my transfer moves, do send in the questions then as well. My Patreon is absolutely hopping there then as well, of about 50 or 60 messages I need to get through on that also. But anyway, we're live, we're here now. Who have we got in the chat? Adicha, Blake, James, Hassan, Mystic, Dara, Sakib, FPL NX. Hope you're all keeping well, and thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. Before we do get into the stream, please head on down there, give the stream a like. The hangover isn't kicking in fully yet. Head on down there, give the stream a like, and if you aren't subscribed already, head on down there, please. Click subscribe on the channel. We're less than 25 subs away from hitting 7,500. It would be great if we could hit that before the end of the stream. It'd be very much appreciated. Anyway, right, what are we saying in the chat then? Blake, I'm still on Saka captain. I am for now. I might change it yet, as I said, but Everton away and Aston Villa at home aren't the handiest of fixtures for Man City. I know I'm on the Man City triple up then as well, but I'm on Saka for now. I might change it. Yeah, what's Noel saying? Saka will likely be benched. Can't take too many chances or minutes. True. He did play, what is it, 70 or 80 in the midweek game against Madrid. He was brilliant. I'm going to say, sound like Alan McCoy saying he's magnificent. All he was doing all game was calling Declan Rice magnificent. Saka was good in the game. It was good to see him get a goal. And would he start the Ipswich game? Probably not. Would he start the Crystal Palace game against a heavily rotated Crystal Palace side during the midweek as well? Probably. That's what the fixture I'm eyeing up really at the Emirates. I'm expecting probably 30 minutes against Ipswich tomorrow, and then maybe 60 to 70 against Crystal Palace. Is that enough to captain him? Maybe, maybe not. I'm on him for now anyway. Let's see how we do get on. But as you can see, the bench boost isn't active yet. It is going to be active. I have to make 2 transfers here. Jacob Murphy is going to make way. Gabriel is going to make way. And Livermento is going to make way. I need to decide on my third transfer then for the bench boost. I'll show you what my moves are currently looking like as of now. Right, so Gabriel is going to go. Jacob Murphy is going to go. And Livermento is going to go. You can see Rodgers on the thumbnail of this video. I was all set on going Rashford. The only thing about Rashford is he's going to cost me a transfer down the line. He doesn't play against United in game week 38 because he is on loan, obviously, from Man United. So that's probably pushing me towards bringing in Rodgers over Rashford. I would like to have Rashford in the team, but just with Rodgers, his expected minutes, probably even his ownership around my rank, I should probably bring Rodgers in. But I'd like to have Rashford, to be honest with you. He's a nice differential. He is going to be on penalties if he is playing. It's only whether or not they bench him for the Newcastle game and then have him for the Man City game when they try and get Man City on the counter, potentially. But anyway, right, we're going to stick Rodgers in for now. Let's have a play around with this. Anyway, then defenders wise, first off, I have 3 free transfers. Could nearly stay closer to the deadline also to see if we do get Man City team news. I think that we will. I think I'm better off keeping Savinho anyway. He'll probably start one of the games, might even start 2 games, but let's see. Ryan Amar in the chat. Ryan, hope we're keeping well, man. Cheers for tuning in as always. Noel, Saka saying, yeah, likely to be benched. Is that enough to captain him? I'm 60-40 at the moment anyway. Michael in the chat then as well. More than I'll send you my question on Discord. No bother, Michael. We'll get to that in a second then. Right, looking at my own moves then. Looking at Arsenal, can bring in probably Saliba. If I want to save money, I could just go Kiwi or potentially Kiwi or 4.8 there. Then I've plenty of money for a third defender then. 7.4. Do I go? I was looking at Bradley, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is back in training. Do I go Van Dijk for safety on the minutes also to get him in? 6.6. The only thing about Bradley then, would he get taken off around the 60th minute mark? Probably. And then looking at Van Dijk after, and am I going to start him in any other game after the Leicester game? Probably not. Spurs at home, that's going to be free hit territory anyway. Chelsea away, maybe. Arsenal at home, probably not. Brighton away, Crystal Palace. So not an ideal scenario or finish for Liverpool to end the season, defensive wise anyway. So does that mean I just go with Bradley, save some money, and then have enough Kiwi or 2 Can bring in Saliba then if I wanted then as well. Right, the phone is absolutely hopping here. That means then I have enough to bring in Rashford. Also, I have a lot to decide anyway. Emery for assistant manager. Would you pick Arteta, Pepper, Glasner, but already got 3 players from Arsenal, City and Palace? If you're going for one, I'll be going Arteta this week, but it's probably annoying that you have to take out one of the lads for them. 78 in the chat then, great to see that. If you haven't subscribed already, head on down there, please. Click subscribe on the channel. I'm just going to get a captaincy poll going up here. Let's see what the story is. Double gameweek33 captaincy poll. Is it just going to be Saka and Marmoush? We'll throw in an Aston Villa one as well. Sure, Saka, not Sarah. Saka. I hate this predictive text on the Mac. Marmoush. We throw someone else in. Maybe Mateta, and we'll throw in Rashford or Rodgers. Right, let's see what the chat is saying on that. 78 in the chat this morning, great to see that. As I said, if you aren't subscribed, please head on down there, click subscribe. We've 50 minutes to go until the deadline, plenty of time. It'd be great to hit 7.5k before I head back into the stag in town. What are we off? We're 27 off. No, sorry, we're 17 off. Hitting 7.5k. If we could hit that before the end of the stream, that'd be absolutely mighty. We've 90 in the chat anyway. Enough about that, right? This is my moves at the moment. Looking for the bench boost then. That'll give me what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 bench, or 11 single game, or sorry, 11 double gaming players. Areola, Salah, Bradley, and Isaac, the single gaming players. Do I go with that or do I go with Van Dijk to have security in minutes? But the only thing about bringing in Van Dijk this week, I don't think I'm going to play him for the rest of the season. Free hit territory next week, as I said, against Spurs, Chelsea, Arsenal, Brighton away, and Crystal Palace at home. Crystal Palace at home isn't too bad of a fixture, to be fair. Or maybe do I just go Van Dijk for security? That's my potential moves for now. Let's get into the chat here and here. Gabriel to Kiwi or Liver to Bradley, Dina and Murphy to Rodgers. What I'm on FPL NX. Pretty much the exact same moves as me. That's what I'm looking at then as well. Right, Michael, what are we saying in the chat? Let's get you up here. One free transfer, 2.2 million in the bank. Vardiol, Kiwi or Munoz, Nico Williams, Livermento, Rodgers, Saka, Salah, Sarr, Savinho, Marmoush, Mateta, Isaac. You're good to go. You don't need to do any moves there. Savinho isn't certain. You can maybe move him on for potentially De Bruyne. But I think you're good to go, Michael, there. No need to make a move. Right then, what are we saying in the chat there? What's people's thoughts? Who should I transfer Rodgers in, Murphy or Savinho? Murphy out. Right then, keep going. Murphy's form is unquestioned. Fair enough. Raya, Konsa, Munoz, Vardiol, Milenkovic, O'Brien, Saka, Salah, Murphy, Savinho, Sarr, Mateta, Isaac, Marmoush. Murphy to Rodgers there, and Murphy to Rodgers and Kiwior. O'Brien to Kiwior and Murphy to Rodgers. Right, we have a lot of messages to get back here in the Patreon, but let's keep this going. Marmoush or Saka for captain. 60% of the chat is on Marmoush. Where's the stag on Carrick and Shannon Knoll? It is indeed. Busy enough in town last night now. I'd say it's going to be very busy for the bank holiday then as well. Don't have a Villa defender, Michael. Do you need one though? Livermento, maybe Livermento to Konsa and leave it at that. So probably go for that, Michael. If you are bench boosting, yeah, go Konsa in. I didn't know if you're bench boosting or not, but yeah, Livermento to Konsa, you're good to go. You happy with your bench boost team? Whether or not I want to save money on a Bradley over Van Dijk, Kiwior in is fine. Could probably go Saliba to try and counteract on the bonus points Saliba potentially will get. Not ideal there the last couple of game weeks for Arsenal. No clean sheet over the last couple of game weeks. Hussam, 28 overall, should get Saka and Rodgers or De Bruyne and Marino -4, or Saka, De Bruyne and Kilman with a -8. What are we saying there, Hussam? Saka and Rodgers or De Bruyne and Marino -4, or Saka, De Bruyne and Kilman? I think Saka and Rodgers. Go for that. Saka and Rodgers, yeah. -8 for bench boost. Murphy, Livermento, Keane, Kiwior equals Rodgers, Malin, Bednarek. Not keen on that now. Kiwior, Rodgers, Bednarek. Don't think so, Kevin. You don't fancy going Ruben Diaz? No. There's a few of the City boys back in training then as well, the defender. I think I saw Kanji, so doesn't. I already have three Man City lads anyway, so I wouldn't be going for Diaz anyway. But I saw Kanji back in training, so that's not ideal for a Diaz start up the next couple of games. Appreciate the new subs there then as well. We're 14 subs off hitting 7.5k. If you aren't subscribed, if you are new, we're 78 in the chat here. Please head on down there, click subscribe. It'll be absolutely brilliant. I can enjoy the stag then for the rest of the day if we do hit 7.5k. YNM, good to see you, mate. Good to see you too in the chat there as well. Any of Villa attacker safe minutes except Rodgers? Roy, no, it's just Rodgers. I'd love to go Rashford, but I probably can't do it for expected minutes wise anyway. Right then, a lot of chat or a lot of messages going on here. Raya, Munoz, Kiwi or Vardiol, Konsa, Savino, Sarr, Salah, Saka, Murphy to Rodgers. Go with that. Keep Savino. Rest are fine. Will Lewis start? Dara? Much of a muchness, really. You're the City defence, it's only really Vardiol that's probably safe. That being said, knowing Pep, you could easily go the other route. But if I was going for a City defender, it'd have to be Vardiol. But you probably don't have the money. Lewis, wouldn't be expecting much of the double gaming from him for minutes wise. Who's going to tip captain for your lad between Saka and Marmoush? I don't know. I had in my head all week Saka. The fixtures are there for Saka if he does get the minutes. I'm 77k overall. Maybe I'm stupid taking the risk going against Marmoush, but Everton away and Aston Villa at home isn't an ideal double gaming for Man City. Ipswich and Crystal Palace. If Saka gets 120 minutes over that, I think he can still outscore Marmoush. Ipswich away, Crystal Palace at home, Everton away, Aston Villa at home. I don't know. The chat is saying 57% on Marmoush. Big decision. Never mind about the captaincy yet. I still have to make a decision on the bench boost. And the bench boost is locked, by the way, but I just need to make sure that I pick the right bench boost. Anyway, Bradley or Virgil, Saliba and Kiwi, or I could probably go Saliba and Bradley. Maybe makes more sense. Saliba obviously guaranteed minutes anyway. But let's see. We're nearly 100 people in the chat then as well. Head on down there, please. Give the stream a like then. Let's try and push this out to more people around the world. 45 minutes to go until the deadline. Or 12 subs off hitting 7.5k. Would be great to hit that before the end of the deadline. Niall, can you give a shout out to the lads in pub? What time are you arriving? Shout out to the boys on the stag. Kieran Walsh's stag. Great to see they're watching me on the stag. As I said, I junked off home to get this stream done. Shout out to the boys. I should be in town for before the boat at half two. We're going on a boat cruise at half two. But shout out to the lads. Hope you're enjoying yourselves with the shit shirts on. I'll have mine on in the next hour or so, but I'll see you soon. Good man, Higgins. Thanks for that. Good man. Fabianski, Isak, Byrne, Sessegnon. Is bench boost logical? Fabianski's fine. No, he's not. Sorry, Areola probably not. No, it's only Isak, so no, I probably wouldn't go for the bench boost yet. Wan-Bissaka's flag. Should I keep or remove? I want to see what the news is on Wan-Bissaka. So let's get some press conferences up there then as well. Nearly 100 people in the chat, which is great to see. Also on this Saturday afternoon, big double game week in store this weekend. I need to make sure I choose the right captain in the next 45 minutes or so. Could be pivotal in the end of the season. Hope all is good, mate. Enjoy the stag fishing and Fal. Appreciate that. Right then, how are we looking at here? West Ham press conference. What did David Moyes say? Or not David Moyes. Where are we going here? That's Everton. What day was West Ham? Here we go. Wan-Bissaka is a toe injection, but should be okay for game week 33. You're good to go then. Yeah, toe injection for Wan-Bissaka. Graham Potter. I said that, so you might be alright. Keeping's no point getting rid then as well. Nearly 100 in the chat. Great to see. Bench booster, assistant manager Hassan. Get the bench boost out of the way this week. I probably would use your assistant manager later on in the season. Should I do Tielemans and Kiwior or Trossard and Guehi? Tielemans and Kiwior is okay. Trossard mightn't start the 2 games. Still have bench boost and triple captain, but can't use bench boost this week since I've only one free transfer. Any suggestions? Get the bench boost. Get the bench boost up and running is what I'll be saying. Right then, let's keep this going. Best burn replacement of 4.5 to spend. Konsa 4.4. Get him into the team. Coops, hey buddy, driving to Nottingham in for ice hockey, so we'll miss the deadline. Have shared my team and the Lem on Twitter. If you can share your thoughts quick, thanks bro. Keep up the good work. Right, Coops, let's get you up on stream here. So where is Twitter? There, here we go. We'll do this quickly and then I'll go back to my own team, get my own team locked in, then I have to go to my own Patreon, get everybody locked in there too, just while Twitter's loading up there. Let's see how we're looking. Don't forget the deadline is at 1:30, so we've just double checking it's not 1, which I knew it wasn't anyhow. Right, let's get this up and going for Coops before he hops off, because he's always tuning in, which is great to see. Right, Coops, where are you? Don't see you, Coops. Throw it up there, Coops, if you can. Let's go through these quickly. Little Sonny bench boost this week. Ryan Munoz, Saliba, Vardiol, Sarr, Murphy, Saka, Salah, Isaac, Mateta, Marmoush. Bench boost, Clivert, Byrne, Areola, Keane. Get in Konsa, and then your bench boost might be alright there, Little Sonny. Jimmy, hi Niall, should I wait until 36 to bench boost? Any advice? Thanks. Sarah, Byrne, Kiwi or Areola, get the bench boost locked in there. I'd go for it. Yeah, go for that. FTBL09, great to see you as well, mate. Which team is better? No bench boost this week. Thanks. Alison Becker, Kepa, Munoz, Vardiol, Murillo, Tielemans, Sarr, Salah, Elanga, Bowen. I like the Bowen pick now as well. What else have we here then? Watkins, Elanga, Salah, Trossard, as opposed to Sarr, Tielemans. The one with Bowen, or the two of them have Bowen. Konsa instead of... Go with the second one there. You have more double gaming players, it seems there. Just famous captain pick, please. And also bench boost chip or not. Currently on Saka, as I said. Mateta, Marmoush, Salah, Saka, Sarr, Rogers. Is a bench boost active? I don't know if I'd go triple Newcastle on the bench boost. Get in maybe Rashford for Murphy if you can. Burn to Kiwior and then go for the bench boost then, is what I'll be saying there. Right, and that's everyone there. Coops, Rizon quickly, sorry, you're down the bottom. Rolling the free transfer. Mateta, Marmoush, Captain, Saka, Murphy, Sarr, Rashford, Munoz. You're good to go there. Sal on the bench boost. For a little bit of shithousery. Good stuff. Right, Coops, here we go. Kiwior and Rodgers in. Is Murphy worth a -4 to anyone, or just stick? I'm tempted by Rashford. I'm very tempted by Rashford then as well. But as I said, it's the game week 38 game against Man United where Rashford won't be able to play. So that's going to cost me a transfer down the line. So maybe it makes sense to bring in Rodgers this week for the expected minutes, and then worry about my moves then later on in the season. And I'll be able to save a transfer down the line then, and not having to take out Rashford. I'd love to have Rashford this week, to be honest with you, but I don't think I can. Coops, that what I'm saying. Kiwior and Rodgers in, all good to go. Is Murphy worth a -4 to anyone? Murphy to... Who could you go with? Murphy... The City lad. I don't know if you can afford KDB. If you can afford KDB, Coops, go for that. You probably can't. I would be tempted by Rashford. Depends if you're chasing rank. If you want to try and make some ground up in your team, I'd probably go for Rashford. But if you can't afford KDB, get another Aston Villa lad in. If Savinho is starting as well at 3 o'clock, maybe you go Savinho then as well. But I'm not expecting too many minutes for Savinho over the double game week. I just have to keep him in there, because it's not worth the -4 out for him. So maybe I change up this. Maybe you go Saliba and Bradley instead of Kiwior. Is he going to take off Bradley around the 60-minute mark? He loves doing that. He loves doing that for early substitutions. He always takes off the wingers around the 50 to 60-minute mark. This is another route I can go. I've well enough money for that. Yeah, Saliba in 6.6, and then I'm missing out on 0.9. I have 0.9 left, but I'm missing out on 1 point something million. And Sarr out down the line to Bowen could be nice. 6.6 maybe. Maybe I do the Kiwi or Bradley to save some money, yeah, because I want to take out Sarr. Probably makes sense to go Kiwi or and save the money. Kiwi or in. I'm saving a lot of money there, and I can't see Kiwi or getting rested. I already have Rodgers bench boost this week. Do I do Murphy to Asensio or Rashford? I probably will go Rashford. Yeah. I'd like to have Rashford in. As I said, if I had Rodgers already, I'd be going Rashford in, 100%. Right then, we're 11 subs off hitting 7.5k. 125 people watching, which is unreal to see this morning. Head on down there, please give the stream a like, and if you aren't subscribed to the channel, head on down there, click subscribe on the channel. It'd be very, very much appreciated. Right, I'm looking at that. Bradley, Kiwior, and then down the line, I can take out Sarr. Have enough for Bowen shorty there then. 8.4 is plenty in the bank then, yeah. Maybe that's my moves for this week then. That's the bench boost locked in. So what is it? Rodgers, Bradley and Kiwior. 3 cheap lads then. Is the fence a wee bit light then for the next couple of game weeks? Probably not. We're alright. Munoz is fine. Vardiol and Kiwior. They're all playing. They're all cheapest chips as well. Who did I sell? That's Gabriel, Livermento and Murphy out for Rodgers, Kiwior and Bradley. 3 free transfers on that. Could be tempted to go Savinho out then as well. Right, next thing then is worrying about the captaincy pick. So we need to see what the story is with that then too. Right, let's keep this going. Right then, how's the captaincy poll going? 152 votes, 59% on Marmouche, 39% on Saka. Since I'm a bench boost, and should I transfer out Kushinov? If so, who's the best replacement? Keep Kushinov if you have him. There's no point getting rid if you already have him. Or is he injured? I saw Kanji is back in training. Unless Kushinov is injured, maybe you do get rid of him. But if he's not, you have to take the risk. And no, he's fine. So take the risk and hope he starts. That's the worst thing about having City defenders in the team. Bradley or Kanate transferring, don't have enough funds for Van Dijk. Long term, it's going to be Kanate. Short term, if you want Bradley, Trent Alexander-Arnold is back in training. But for myself, I'm just looking at Bradley for this game, and I can just bench him for the rest of the season then. Just get the bench boost out of the way, and then we're good to go then. No free hit for next week. Got 8 Dublin this week. Yeah, so bear in mind, with my transfers this week, I'm going to be free hitting next week. So keep that in mind if you are looking to copy the team or anything. I've my free hit ready to go next week. Right, 35 minutes to go until the deadline. 100 plus people watching. Great to see on this Saturday afternoon. Right, let's keep this going. Replace Howe with who? You can't get Arteta. Can't get Arteta or Pep. So maybe have to go Emery. Right, John O'Mara, apologies. Any suggestion to play a bench boost? I'm gonna have to start doing voice notes here, maybe instead of thinking it out. So Clivert is alright. Dibbling, probably have to get rid of him. Not much money in the bank there. Livermento, you can't get rid. Bench boost, looking at that, might play bench boost. Help SOS. Raya, Areola's fine. Saliba, Konsa, Munoz, Verdial, Livermento. Saka, Sarr, Salah, Dibbling, Clivert, Marteta, Marmouche. Right, John, I'll just send you a voice note here live on stream here. You haven't much money in the bank, so I'm probably looking at going Livermento to Bradley, and you're going to have to risk the bench boost then with Clivert and Dibbling. You can't really get anyone else around that money. Maybe go Clivert to Rodgers, actually, and then just play Dibbling. There's no other midfielder around that price point. Hopefully that's alright for you. Good man. Bench boost last week got 22 points from a can't complain. If you're getting over 20 points, all good there. Right then, Scott, you're flying with the chat. I think it's worth going. Yeah, go for it. Go for that. He'll only play this week though. He'll only play this week. On bench boost, who should I get? Defenders got Liver, Verdial, Konsa, Hudson, Kiwior. Get Bradley in if you can for Livermento if you can get that for free. Who to bench? Murphy, Isaac, or Savinho. Let's see if we get City team news. If Savinho's bench, maybe you bench him, but he's got a double gaming, so maybe bench Murphy. That's all good there. What to do? Drop question on YouTube stream. Is this Sakib in the chat? Yeah, good stuff. Right then, Gabrielle to Kiwior, Murphy to Rodgers, and Estepinian to Bradley. That's what are we looking at. Right, so keep just sending you a voice note here. Rodgers in for Murphy, Kiwior in for Gabrielle, and probably I'd go Estepinian to Bradley, and then you're good to go. Right, keep this going. What would you do this transfer from a team this week? Murphy to De Bruyne. Keep Isaac if you can. Would you replace any that bring Saka in? If you can afford Saka, get him. -4 for Thierry, probably not. Can't afford Saka, get him. Clivert out to Saka and Buemo or Bruno. Saka in. Right, how are we looking here in the chat? Why you kept Isaac? He's on the bench boost. He can easily score well against Aston Villa. I know I've got Const in the team then as well, but Isaac, he could have got a hat trick against Crystal Palace during the week. Thankfully he didn't because it wasn't on the triple captaincy with him. Right, am I locking in these transfers? Maybe so. Kiwior, Bradley, and Rodgers in for Murphy, Gabrielle, and Livermento. That's a strong bench boost then of Bradley, Isaac, and who's on the bench boost then? We'll see. We'll decide it when we do it. Right, I think I'm locking these in. Make transfers. 3 up on screen there. Can you see that? I think you can. How about Savinho to KDB? Not for a hit. I'm not looking at that for a hit. Definitely not. My team is Raya, Henderson, Van Dijk, Vardiol, Saliba, Konsa, Livermento, Saka, Murphy, Savinho, Salah, Rodgers, Marmouche, Isaac, Strand, Larson. A free hit triple captain on the bench boost. Who do I do? What do you suggest? Captain also. I need to lock in the captain myself. So bear with me on that one then as well. We're 7 subs off hitting 7.5k. If we can at all, please head on down there, click subscribe. We're just 7 subs away. Afternoon, lad. Have 11 double game week with Salah, Isaac, Livramento, bench boost. Would you do Fabianski to Emi Martinez for -4? Yeah, go for it, because Fabianski won't play. Rashford or Bowen this week? Probably would go Rashford. Bowen long term, but Rashford for the double game week is decent. -8, Foden to KDB and Burn to Kiwior. I'm bench boost. I'm 30k overall. Yeah, it doesn't sound like Foden is going to start. If you wait until closer to the deadline, we might get some from Man City team news. But I'm looking at those transfers myself to lock in. William in the chat then as well. Hope you're keeping well, William. Good man. What do you recommend? 4 free transfers. Gabriel to Kiwior, Foden. Let's see if he's thinking, if he's playing. Right, Gabriel to Saliba, Trippier to Kiwior, Foden. They're good to go. Good to go with those 4. Would you do Murphy to Rodgers or Asensio? Rodgers for the minutes long term, and for the rest of the season, I'd go Rodgers. Yeah. Currently have 3 free transfers. Should I bench boost? What changes should I make? So Keeve got back to you there then as well. Thinking of -4 free transfer in Gabriel to bring in Consta and sell Murillo. Go for it. Go for it, Tommy. FPL 1 free transfer. Any recommendation? Should I bench boost Raya, Munoz, Kiwior, Verdial, Sar, Salah, Rodgers, Saka captain as well, Mateta, Marmoush, Isaac, Mikalenkovic, Murphy, Kirkes on the bench. Murphy to another Aston Villa mid and bench boost then. Right, Rashford or Rodgers? As I said, don't forget Rashford is on loan from United, as we all know, so he can't play in game week 38. So that's why I'm bringing in Rodgers this week, just to save myself a transfer down the line then as well. William, 100% will get to you in 1 second there. Finton in the chat then as well. 2 free transfers, 1.2 million in the bank. Free hit next week. Wirt Watkins are just rolled for 35. Strong team, I think are good to go. Strong team, good to go. Prob. Go Murphy to Rodgers also. Tigers, not Rodgers. What to do? 3 free transfers here. Raya, Verdial, Munoz, Saliba, Salah, Asensio, Sar, Saka captain as well. Mateta, Marmoush, Isaac, Consa, Murphy, Livramento, Rodgers and Bradley in. Right, if you're playing the bench boost as well, don't forget to hit bench boost active as well. Opinions on these transfers? Gabriel, same as me. I'm going Kiwior. Going Kiwior to save money. Go BBD, so if you're saving. Triple captain KDB, I hope it goes well for you. Right, William, let's get you up here then as well. 125 in the chat, which is great to see. We're just 7 subs off hitting 7.5k. If you haven't subscribed, please head on down there, click subscribe. It's great to see this turnout on the stream this morning. I really do appreciate everyone tuning in this morning. But please head on down there, click subscribe. Just 7 of you is all I need to hit 7.5k. And then I can go back and enjoy the stag then for the rest of the evening and have a little celebration on hopefully hitting 7.5k. Right, anyway, 29 minutes to go until the deadline. Chat is flying here then as well. Rank 10k overall and up. Fair play, great going. Bench boost this week. Happy with team. Torn between Saka and Marmoush captain. I am as well. Marmoush for the minutes. If you want to take the risk on Saka captain. At 10k, would you take the risk? Maybe. Maybe not. Actually, at 77k at my rank, maybe I do take the risk and go on Saka, try and get myself up close to 50k. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should play it safe with the bench boost. So I don't want to, if I captain Saka and he doesn't start the 2 games and Marmoush gets 2 returns, we'll say, that's going to kill me bench boost then as well of people that aren't bench boosting. So maybe I do play it safe and go Marmoush. I need to have a proper think about that now in the next 10 minutes or so. Would you sell Savinho? I'm thinking of selling him to Bowen for free, Stephen. Maybe not for free, for a hit. Keep him in the team there. I'm expecting to start one of the double game weeks. That's why I'm not taking him out. Go with Bradley, leaves me 0.3 in the bank, Sakib, or Van Dijk leaves me 1.9 in the bank. I think or 3 in the bank, 3 million in the bank, Sakib. I'd probably go Bradley. Save the money. My moves down the line is going to be Sar to Bowen or Sar to Mbeumo. And I want money in the bank for that, so I'm just thinking for the next couple of weeks. Kiwior should be fine to start the rest of the season also. Gabriel is out for the rest of the season. So that's why I'm going there, Saqib, if that's alright. Sorry, I thought I got back to you there in the Patreon. Maybe go Bradley. Actually, you'll need money down the line. Just said on stream. Right. Burn to Lewis for bench boost. Wait and see if we get City team news. Murphy and Liv and bench boost. Would you captain Saka or De Bruyne? Would you keep Murphy, take another -4 to get another Villa player? If Rashford, I'd take the risk. Would you captain Saka or De Bruyne? See if we get City news. Tagged you on Twitter, Blaine. We'll be over to Twitter in 1 second. No bother at all. Isak to Vissa or Saliba to Kiwior to afford money. Saliba to Kiwior. Do not do that. That's an awful sideways move. Definitely don't do that. Rashford or Savinho going to be my third transfer for -8. Let's see if we get City team news before the deadline. But I wouldn't be bringing in Savinho for a hit if we don't get any news on that. William, did I get back to you? I think I did. Did I? Or did I get distracted? What are we saying here? Thanks, lads. Thoughts? Ederson injury painful. Thoughts with 3 free transfers and 0 in the bank. Great to see myself up in the top right hand corner, William. Good man. Right, Ederson to, have you 3 Arsenal already? You don't. Ederson to Raya and Gab to Kiwior. Murphy. See if we get City team news. Get Murphy transfer. Right, let's double check that that's all good. Savinho to Bone for -4. No, please see which City defender is playing. We've no City team news as of now, but we should hopefully get something before the deadline. Why is that happening there? Instagram is acting up, is it? No, we're all good. Why Kiwi or not concept? I already have concept, so all good. Isak to Watkins, no, I wouldn't do that. Not for he might start one Watkins, but I can see Rashford starting then as well. We're just 5 subs off hitting 7.5k. Five away. We've 130 people watching at the moment. If there's 5 that aren't sub, will you please head on down there, click subscribe on the channel, and give the stream a like if you can as well. Right, let's go to Twitter quickly then, and sort out Blaine here. Right, first pick is my current team. Second is our transfers for bench boost. Martinez to Ortega. Ortega's not a great shout long term. Pep says we don't know how long or Ederson is going to be out for. Don't do Martinez to Ortega, because you already have Martinez for the double gaming, so forget about that. Livermento to Kiwior is fine. Burn to cash for -4. Wouldn't do that. Have a terrible budget, so can't do much. No, Martinez, keep Martinez. Livermento to Kiwior. You should be able to do that, Blaine. Do let us know if that's alright, and then leave it at that. KDB or Saka, stick or twist. Isak to Watkins was a move, but not anymore. Murphy to Rashford. Foden is out as a cert, but to who? Maybe KDB, Rob there. 3 free transfers and not a clue where I'll end up. Only bench boost is a cert. KDB or Saka? Probably Saka. Isak to Watkins was a move, but not anymore. Murphy to Rashford. Murphy to Rodgers. Rob is what I'll be going there. Right, do I lock in these moves and get me bench boost sorted out before I go? Thoughts on Vardiol? I love the guy. He's my doppelganger. Get him into the team if you can. Yeah, he's only City defender I'll be looking at there. Go with Vardiol. Yeah, I'd go with that. Right, 24 minutes to go. We're 3 subs. I appreciate all the couple of new subs there. 3 subs off hitting 7.5k. First one or second one, Abdullah. What are we saying? These ones. This. Are we going bench boost today? Yeah, we are. We are. I'd go for it. Right. Get. Right, is everyone back there? Alice went to lean towards Salah with the captaincy because of fixtures and also semi-final isn't a foil. True. I'm 50-50 at the moment. When to use assistant manager chip on who? Use it this week if you can. Get in Arteta. And you should get 2 wins. Should I get Burn out to Bradley. If free. 2 free transfers, 2 million in the bank. Murphy to Rodgers. And maybe Burn to Bradley. Right, lock it in. Have all 3-2, bud, and up. I think I will. Glasner, assistant manager, Killian. It's okay, it's fine. Who are they up against? Can't even see that with the blur on the screen there, and anyone blind looking at that. Bournemouth and Arsenal. Should probably get something against Bournemouth at home, and Arsenal mightn't get something there, but you might get the Bournemouth. That's all right. Is McAtee a good option? Probably not Abbas. Right, I'm gonna lock in these. I think Gabriel out, Bradley in, Kiwi in, Rogers in, and then that'll give us money down the line for getting in Boner and Buemo for Sarr. Right, Gabriel out, Livermento out, Murphy. I'm going to do a salute to Jacob Murphy. He's been absolutely a joy to own the last couple of weeks. We're going to take a moment to give him 10 seconds of appreciation for all he's done over the last couple of weeks. I'm sad to see you go, Jacob. Thanks for everything this season. He's gone out the team. Rogers in. Right, there we go. So Bradley, Kiwior, and Rogers in. Right, so let's sort this bench. We're probably going Savinho on the bench, we'll say. In an ideal world, I'm going to make a proper bench boost anyway. Right then, vice captain is going to be on Marmouche for now. And we're putting bench boost active then as well. Bench boost is active. Play a chip. If you are playing your bench boost, don't forget to actually activate it then as well. Right, I'm still on Saka. 21 minutes to decide. Let's see how we go. Right then, still 3 subs off hitting 7.5k. Please head on down there, click subscribe if you haven't done already. It really, really does support the channel, and it'd be great to hit that in the next 20 minutes or so. Locked it in and up, all done there. Use bench boost this week and free hitting next week. That's the plan then as well. 344 votes. Marmouche is the captain for the majority. Maybe do I go back to Marmouche with my head between my tail, between my legs? I'm leaving it on Saka for now. It might be a risk, but I think I'm happy enough on Saka for now. I might change it last minute, so be warned on that. I'm just going to send this into the Patreon. This is how I'm looking as of now. Give that a refresh for now. Bench boost is active. Right, bam. Get this sent in. Still not locked on captain. 50 at the moment. Don't forget to hit bench boost. Right, so looking at this bench boost, if Bradley doesn't get a clean sheet, if Areola doesn't get a clean sheet, Savinho needs to get something constant then as well. It's not a great bench boost. It looks alright, but if Areola concedes, if Bradley concedes, it's going to be a disappointing bench boost. Anyway, we keep going. We move, as I say. Right, let's keep this going. Seeing the interview outside the Viva in the last home game. John Long. I can't remember who you were, John, but thanks a million for coming up to us and having a quick chat. Fair play for actually joining in on the stream then as well. That was the last international break, so that's a good 3 or 4 weeks ago. But come on, John, appreciate that. Did you make the video? Did you make the video on Elbreeze? I'm not sure if you did or not. If you did, good man. And just assistant manager 36, 37, 38. Who do Spurs have to finish off the season? If they get the double, is there something about a double gaming for Spurs then as well? Aston Villa already. I'm not liking that. Crystal Palace at home, finish off the season. Then Brighton at home. I wouldn't be looking at that, no. Unless we'll see how the double gamings fall. You might want Pep if Man City do get that double gaming then as well on 36. That I mine up the triple captain on Marmouche. Hey man, I've only got Raya from Arsenal so far. They'll go 2 players at 1 player, and Arteta. I'm an assistant manager, Saka or Kiwi, or get Saka in if you can at all. We're 1 sub, just 1 off hitting 7.5k. We've 18 minutes to get that. Please, if you haven't done so, it'll be absolutely class. It'll be well worth leaving the SAG and coming back in if we do hit 7.5k. Thank you for the support so far all season. I just want to say that. Thank you for the support. It really is appreciated. 151 in the chat, which is unreal to see then as well. Savinho to Rashford. Keep Savinho. Let's see if we get some City leagues before the deadline. I'm going to have a quick look here on Twitter. I still think Murphy outscores Rodgers, which is why I wait till the last few minutes to make change. Fair enough. Newcastle at home. Rodgers might get something in that game then as well. I don't think Murphy, he's probably outperforming everything that he is doing at the moment. Should I have went Rashford? I'm happy enough not to have went Rashford, to be honest with you, because as I said, game week 38, he won't be able to play against United. So that's saving myself a transfer down the line. And that's pretty much saving myself a -4, I'm assuming, or I'm guessing, towards the end of the season. So that's the reason I've gone Rodgers over Rashford. But Rashford could easily do well over the double game week if he does start. And we've just hit 7.5k. Unbelievable. Thank you for that. That is class. Right, let's keep this going. Thank you for the support. That's great to see. Right, 17 minutes, 141 in the chat. Let's keep this going. I need to decide on the captaincy then as well. Sarr out for Rodgers, have Murphy and not enough for Sarr and Rodgers. Sarr out for Rodgers, no. Sarr's got a double game week, don't do that. Should I triple captain Saka or Marmoush? If you're going triple captain this week, maybe Marmoush. Does that mean I should be captain of Marmoush? I think just with the double game week, I think it's leave it on for the rest of the season. 7.5k, get in, William. Love it. Thanks, William, yourself. All the support you give me over the last couple of years. Unbelievable. Right. Let's get some of those in the chat then as well for 7.5k. Hopefully I don't wreck the stream now. Right. Any leaked lineups? Let's have a look on Twitter. Can we see anything? Should I transfer Sensor to Saka? Not sure if both will start both games. Saka in is probably the priority to get in. Should you be taking out Asensio? Maybe not though. Surely you can get somebody else out to get Saka in. Am I leaving the captaincy on Saka? I think I am. 60 minutes to go. For now I am anyway. Everyone else happy here in the Patreon, making sure they're grand. Should I start Foden? I'd probably get rid of Foden, to be honest with you. I'm still on Saka. Currently on Saka. Me too, but not locked. Free hit active. Would you start anyone on the bench or make any changes? Raya, Vardiol, Munoz, Timber, Saka, Rodgers, Eze, De Bruyne, Marmoush, Mateta, Isak. If on free hit. I'd nearly get Rashford and bench Isak. Right. Does free hit reset the save transfers? Yeah, you should be back to normal the week after the free hit. It's technically like a wild card then as well. You should be fine. Bench boost with 10 double gaming players. Go for it. Start Isak or bench Isak and take a hit on Murphy for Rodgers or Moreno and start that person. Maybe go for Moreno, you know. Not a bad shout going for Moreno. Nice differential. 5.2 million for Aston Villa mid. Any ideas? Don't think you can get Rodgers as 5.7. Do I leave it on Saka? This is season defined stuff. Must use triple captain this week. I'm saving it for 36. What were we looking at there? 5.2 for an Aston Villa mid. Don't think there's many. John McGinn, is it? McGinn bang on 5.2. He's the only one you can go for. So Asensio and Rashford are obviously too expensive. Gordon to Saka for a -4, I'd go for it for a -4, yeah. Marmoush captain, by the way, call. Nothing wrong with that. -4 from a Murphy to Savinho. Maybe not. Savinho isn't guaranteed to start the two. I'm just not taking out Savinho for a hit, so I wouldn't go for it for a -4, no. Haven't brought in Saka yet and wondering if I should. I'd sell Murphy or Salah. Don't sell Salah. Playing 3-4-3 as well, to bring in Saka then Salah or double gaming player will have to be benched. Don't get rid of Salah anyway. Marmoush captain, fair enough. 62% of the poll on Marmoush. 13 minutes to decide. Nearly 500 votes in the poll, which is crazy to see. 34% on Saka. I'm just having a look here if I'm getting any messages on team news or what's the story. Marmoush captain. A lot of people captain in Marmoush. Do I need to play smart and make sure the 13 minutes to go. Someone captain and KDB there. Don't know why I've got a hunch on Saka. Am I prepared to go out on a rut with Saka? Then I have to be careful with my money leagues then as well. A lot of people are going to be captaining Marmoush. But Everton, I can't see him getting too much against Everton away. Need to stop kissing me teeth here. Hey man, would you start Murphy or Vissa this week? Vissa's up against Brighton, isn't he? Yeah, he's at home. Probably Vissa there. Yeah, go for that. Start Barnes or Wood. Barnes is in form at the moment, so maybe go with Barnes. Wood against Spurs. Should I went Rashford? No, I'm happy enough with the Rodgers move. It's done. I can't change it now. What else have we here then? Haven't brought in Saka yet and wondering if I should. I'd have to sell Murphy or Salah. Playing 3-4-3 as well, so if I bring in Saka and Salah, yeah, we've said that, don't get rid of Salah. Am I leaving it on Saka? Let's see. On wildcard, would you go Bone over Sarr? Focus on long term. Bone is a better shout long term, definitely. -8 for Kiwi or probably not. Not for a -8. Start Isaac or KDB. KDB. Still taking a Saka punt. 500 votes nearly on the captaincy poll. 62% on Marmouche. Do I leave it on Saka or do I go Marmouche? 11 minutes to go. We'll see. Still have to decide. Anyway, we'll keep this going. What else have we? Saka, the top 5 player in EPL, makes them tick offensively, and Arsenal have 6 days rest. Emirates game at 23rd, but before PSG. Arsenal have a feel good factor about them, can go and smash next 2 with goals. True. There's plenty of time between the games, is right. Yeah, they've none. 23rd. 3 days between the Crystal Palace game might mean. I think I'm going to leave it on Saka. I think I'm just going to let the Patreon know it's a risk. Go for KDB if you have money. None. Not long left to the side. Someone's getting given out in the Patreon. Hurry on. Would you bench boost with Pope, Byrne, Nico Williams, and Alanga? Are you going to have any other better times to play it? Still on Saka. It's a big risk. So copy me only if you feel it. Right. Be a last. Right, and lastly, Saka's template with very high effective ownership. We're not good against. No, Marmouche is going to be the top captain pick this week, or the highest captain this week. Saka's a differential, if anything. Pickford or Verbruggen. You might get some save points for Pickford. Both will probably concede. Brentford at home. Maybe Pickford for the save points. And he might keep out Marmouche. Any single game week striker other than Isaac, I'm on free hit 34. Maybe Vissa, as we were saying. Single game week striker, he's not a striker Bowen, but apart from that, much of a muchness really. No, I wouldn't be looking at anyone else really. I'm leaving it on Saka, I think. Yeah. Make sure your bench boost is active then as well. Don't forget to lock in your captain then as well, and your bench boost. This is so tense going Saka captain. Yeah, Claire, good woman Claire. Hope you're keeping well. Haven't been chatting in a while, but yeah, I think I'm leaving it on Saka. We'll see. It might be a mistake. Do City play today or tomorrow? Is it going to ruin the stag now if Marmouche holds? Probably will. Balls to that. They're playing at 3 o'clock. I'm going to be on a boat cruise at 2:30 anyway, so maybe I leave away the looking at the City team news or City game. I'd like to do a match of the day watch along sometime, not a Marmouche captain here. A lot of ones Marmouche and captain. Bench boost active Marmouche, fair enough. Rodgers in, fair enough. Palmer, Saka, fair. It's a strong team there. Maybe we'll put Rodgers on the bench, because just putting Rodgers on the bench, because he always scores points when he's on my bench, so we'll lock that in now. And surely Rodgers gets some bench boost points for me now. Am I leaving on Saka? I think I am. Any rumours about Saka? No rumours. No rumours on Saka. Would it take a transfer Palmer to Saka? I would. Rodgers in for Murphy. Don't have enough for Bradley on bench boost. Rodgers in for Murphy is fine. Go for that. All good there, James. Right, what would he? 7 minutes to go. Great, will do. Thanks, Michael. No bother at all. Good man. Has everyone got back to there? Yeah, everyone's happy there. Surely Saka has easy fixtures. He does. That's why it's the risk. Have bench boost activated, Michael. Good man. Michael's having a flyer this season around 20k plus or 10k is he around, Michael. A lot of people DM me on Instagram. If you are watching and you follow me on Instagram, YouTube is where I answer my questions. The DMs are flooded. And Mbeumo to Saka for a hit. Not ideal. You want Mbeumo long term anyway. Salah ultimate differential captain. He is, yeah. It's still not a bad shout as well at home to Leicester. So if you want to go with that, go for it. Looking for some City team news here. Doesn't look like we'll get them, to be honest with you. This was slow-mo, poor decision. Never mind about that. Saliba to Kiwi or Isaac to Vissa. Keep Saliba. You don't need to take out Saliba. Any single game striker, we did that. Probably go Vissa. Would it be mad to captain Salah over Saka, Mamouche? Alan, not mad at all. If you want to go for it, go for it. Salah could easily do well against Leicester. Maybe we're getting sucked in too much the double game weeks. I'm leaving it on Saka. Could be a massive disaster class, but I think it's worth the risk. Come on, Saka, do us proud this week. 6 minutes to go. Chewy, hi mate, on wildcard 35. Is it worth going Palmer to Saka this week? Go for it. Yeah. If you've 9 next week, it's fine. Concert Bradley on bench boost. Put Bradley's only short term, Michael, anyway. Bradley's only going to play this Leicester game. Trent is back. Fabianski or Raya. Areola is going to be Foden bench. Is that what they're saying? KDB starts. Interesting. Where are you seeing that now, Yash? Let's see. Where are you seeing that? As once again, I know we have 5 minutes to go to the deadline. Really do appreciate getting us over the line on 7.5k. Great to see that. Do you think Moreno starts or Trossard as striker? Probably he'll go with Moreno. High made 11 double gaming players, 1 free transfer. Should I use it? Should I save it and use it for bringing in another double game week? I'm missing out all the photos on the stag here. Another photo that I'm missing out on. Jesus. Do I keep Savinho, Michael? Yeah, he's not worth getting rid for a hit. Definitely not. 5 minutes to go. Do you think Moreno starts? Yeah, I do think he does start. They keep Savinho, Michael. I probably would. Don't get rid of him for a hit. I'm trying to see any City team news here. Everyone got back to all good. Saka captain. Come on, Bakayo. Not seen anything on Twitter about with team news for City. Triple captain on 36, yeah. Stay Saka captain. Everything conceding 1 a game on average. Villa also been good defensively, Connor. I think so as well. Take a hit on Burn on bench boost, 0.8 in the bank. Get Bradley and Evan. Yeah, go for it. Bradley could easily get an attack and return as well this week, so I'd go for it. Yeah. Saka is a massive risk. 100t. He is, but I don't know if it's the hangover talking. I'm not hungover now. I'm fine, but I've just something in my head all week about Saka. If he starts one of the games, I still think he outscores Mermouth. Surely he starts one of them. Surely. And it's a decent time to take a punt. If my main mini league rival is going Saka captain, I'm first and going Mermouth. Should I park the bus and go Saka too? If that's all you're worried about, Alex, go for it. Yeah, go for it. I love the shithousery, but yeah, park the bus and go for it. Should I do Murphy to Rodgers? I've got 1 free transfer. I'm on Arteta full 11 of doublers, or should I bench boost Isaac or Konsa? An assistant manager on Arteta. That's fine. Go get there. Get the assistant manager out of the way. Not seeing any City team news. I'm leaving it on Saka. Might be a risk. It is a risk, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, a lot of. I think I have 10 players today in the 3 p.m. kickoffs, which is crazy. Should I do Murphy to Rogers, one free transfer, and I'm on Arteta full 11? Yeah, use the assistant manager. Burn to Brady for free. Thomas, go for it. Make sure your teams are locked in. 2 minutes to go until the deadline. We've 134 in the chat. Really do appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon. It makes it the effort of me coming home for this stag to do this stream well worth it. We got over the line with 7.5k, which is great to see. And then I'm going to enjoy my night tonight, celebrate this. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't liked the stream already, go down there. We're nearly on 70 likes then as well before you all go, and do hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. I am taking a risk on Saka. If it pays off, it pays off. Who should I bench, Isak or Konsa? Bench Konsa. I'd probably play Isak. Yeah, Isak could easily get a goal or two. Should have got a hat-trick during the week, as I did say earlier on. And thankfully didn't, because it wasn't on the bench boost, or it wasn't on the triple captain. I am on the bench boost this week. Right, deadline is going to go. I'm staying on Saka. I think, yeah, we're leaving it on Saka. Triple captain on 36 for the, yeah, it's going to be whoever gets through in the FA Cup final, or to the FA Cup final, sorry. City or Nottingham Forest. Could even be a triple captain would, if Forest beat City. I don't think they will. But yeah, right, we're locked in. We're good to go. Marmoush captain. Fair enough. And should I get Rogers for Murphy? Go for it. Get it locked in quick. A minute to go until the deadline. Foden to KDB done. Palmer to Saka. Marmoush captain. Everyone's captain Marmoush. It's going to be a rough day if Marmoush hauls. Can't do anything now. It's done. A minute to go to the deadline. When is the best week for bench boost apart from this week? There's going to be probably another double game week in 36, Henry. I probably would have used it this week. Too late now, probably. Bench boost is active. Make sure it is active. And now the deadline is gone. I'm just going to take a screenshot of my team. The game is updated now, I betcha. Yeah, right. That's another stream done. We're nearly on 2.5k views, which is unbelievable to see then as well. No, we're back. Right. I thought the laptop just crashed there, but we're not. We're good. Right, that's it for another stream. Really do appreciate you all tuning in for the last hour or so. Unbelievable stream. Everyone's hopping off now. So before you do, head on down there, click subscribe on the channel. Thank you for getting us across the line on the 7.5k, sorry. And we were hitting 150 plus viewers at one stage then as well, which is great. Enjoyed the stag. Fair playing 7.5k subs. Best of luck, everyone. Thomas, good man. Right, Saka, Holland, Coleman, Connor. Hopefully it is. Right, I'm going to head off now. We've a boat party at 2:30, so I need to get into town for that. Noel, appreciate that. There we go. That's another deadline done. Saka, please start, and then we'll be laughing. Marmoush, if you wouldn't mind keeping it quiet today. 77k overall. We'll see how we end up after the double game week. CJ, enjoy the weekend, enjoy the game week, everyone. If you're in Ireland, enjoy the bank holiday, and stay safe over the weekend. Also, we'll hopefully see you during the week as well for a game week 34 free hit team. I'm actually going to Texas next week as well. I forgot to say that. I'm going to Texas for my brother's stag next week, so there mightn't be a deadline stream, but I might get one done in Texas. We'll see. Probably not. I don't know if I'm going to bring the laptop or not. But anyway, that's the game week deadline out of the way. Thanks for watching. Best of luck for the week. Bukayo Saka, please do it for us. Yeah, that's it for another one. Thanks for watching. Best of luck for the week. Era Abu Hamad says, appreciate that, Hamad. We'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the weekend.